try this move. Jeffersons, we're going to advance it. We're going to use flexion, that's bending, and we're going to use extension. We're going to extend our spine. Great wee mobility warm up, especially if you've been sitting for a long time, or you just want to loosen up and feel good and really mobilize your spine and strengthen it at the same time. So first up, we're going to go on this board. I'm going to go socks off. I do recommend when you do these, you're out of trainers, all right? So you're here, your feet are bare, and you're squatting down. Coco, that's enough. Coco, that's enough. And you're squatting down into it, right? So you get down in the squat position, whatever it is. Don't worry if your toes come up off the ground or your heels come up off the ground. And you're starting to just round your spine down here. And then you're coming back up and you're rounding. You're coming back up. So this is me extending, all right? If I want to extend all the way, I might have to come up on my toes. Something to play with. Again, it's a bit of a balance. And then I'm here, I'm rounding from the top down. What I can do is I can straighten my legs. If they allow you to go all the way straight, maybe they don't. I'm going to come back into that Jefferson. Sorry, that low squat. Back here, straighten the legs. Back into the squat. I'm going to round my spine from the top to the bottom. I'm going to hunch forward. I'm going to straighten it again. I'm going to round. And then I'm going to straighten my legs. I'm going to push my butt back. And then I'm going to straighten my spine from the bottom to the top. So imagine my hips are turning, all right? So tailbone down. And I come all the way up to the top, all right? So that's kind of a round of a Jefferson. It's a bit more advanced. But we want to advance it a wee bit more. And we want to try it with a weight. So I'm going to grab this weight. Boom. When you're doing these, you can hold anything, bottle of water, and build your way up to maybe something more like 5 kg, 8 kg, 16 kg. So we're down in that squat, and then we round from the top, and we hang down in here, and you just feel that weight pulling you forward, all right? And then we want to try and straighten our spine again from the bottom. This is us extending. Now maybe you need to come up on the toes, that's alright if you have to. Or you can keep your heels down, you extend, and then you round. Usually I do about 3 of these. And then we straighten again. And then we round. So this is the 3rd time I've rounded. I'm letting that weight really pull me forward. And this time I'm going to straighten my legs. And this is where the actual Jefferson part happens. So we're straightening the legs, we're pushing our hips back, and we're going to straighten our spine from the bottom to the top. Boom. Now, I would usually do 3 of those, roughly 3 reps of straightening and then rounding, and then straighten the legs and all the way to the top. But let's do one now on a bit of a slant board, all right? Having the slant board will allow you to extend a bit better because it's more, you've got slightly better ankle stability here, and you've got this kind of angle that allows you to straighten up and get into a really deep squat. So if I'm down here, I'm nice and straight, all right? I'm holding the weight, exact same thing. Maybe my feet are a wee bit wider, and then I'm gonna round into it. Let that weight really just start to pull me forward. I'm feeling my lower back kind of open up a bit. If I want to, I can go straight legs. There's no real specific order to do this. Play about with it. And then I'm gonna go round it again. Straighten my back, and here we go. We're really in a deep squat, and this slant board's allowed me to get into this position, and I'm driving my legs out, all right? Looking forward, extended. And then I'm gonna round and let that weight pull me down. I can even bring my hips up a wee bit. It's gonna help pull me forward even more. And why not? Let's straighten those legs again. Push your hips back. And then we go in deep squat. Let's go back into that deep squat. And we start to straighten our spine back again. Really nice extension. Chin down. We're not wanting to look up at the sky. And then I'm gonna let that weight pull me forward, round in my spine. pull it forward. This is me, second one, third one, I don't know. Let it pull me forward. We'll straighten it. We're going to go deep squat again, back in there. We're then going to straighten our spine. All right, straighten it from the bottom up. Fiddle with it. You have to feel it. You have to do these reps to get used to the feeling. Back side to side, bit of a wiggle about. Nice deep squat, drive the knees out. And then I'm going to round, chin down, upper back's rounding, middle of my back, down into the lower back, the lumbar spine. Let that pull me forward. Just sit in there for a moment. Don't let the weight touch the ground. Legs are burning. Straighten the legs. And then we're going to finish by pulling our tailbone down and straightening our spine from the bottom to the top. So we got this weight, so there's resistance. Straighten. Tailbone down. Nice and easy. All the way up to the top. And then we stand nice and tall. And that, my friends, is a slightly more advanced Jefferson low squat, where we're letting the weight pull us forward. And we're getting really good flexion and extension, and we're using weight to give us resistance to strengthen the spine. So, mobility movement, try it anywhere, awesome move. You will feel better when you do it. Now practice.